Hello, welcome to my low budget trenchcraft channel. Today I'm going to show you something that I picked up online. I tried to get it initially from the company website, but apparently the company website does not sell this particular camo pattern in the OCP or the multicam. For some reason they will only sell directly to military or law enforcement for that camo pattern. They will sell you the other colors and patterns, but they won't sell you the multicams or OCP color camo. So without further ado, show you what I got. This is Condor Battle Belt, and obviously it is in the OCP. This Condor Battle Belt is a large, which I find the large is very hard to find. So here it is, the Battle Belt. We'll start on this side, and you can see it's got D-ring there, a couple more D-rings in the center, D-ring over here. Now, if you look at them or feel them, they almost feel like plastic, but I can show you here. They are not in plastic. They're just coated with something. So this is a magnet here. Holds a phone. See. So, yeah, it's they're definitely metal, and they got a row, or two rows rather, of the PALS webbing. It's got some thicker stitching throughout there. So this other side, this feels like kind of like a vinyl or plasticky feel to it. And you got this kind of mesh material for like moisture wicking. And now, so and I suppose I should mention that Condor does make a harness that you can attach to these 4 points. I'm not using it for that purpose. The reason I got this is a very specific reason. A lot of packs you get, they have thicker waist belts. Now, I like thicker waist belts. I like waist belts in general, even on day packs. And the reason is, if I get even a little bit of weight in a pack, it doesn't have to be a tremendous amount of weight, and it just feels better for my body type to have a waist pack, or excuse me, a waist belt that I can put around, and that relieves some of the weight from the shoulder straps and transfers that weight to your waist. And especially packs that don't have the load lifters on the straps. The load lifters help a lot. So you're saying, well, what am I going to use this on? Because the large MOLLE II pack and the medium both have a bit thicker, wider waist belts for the packs. Well, I got this to modify my MOLLE II assault pack. And the MOLLE II assault pack, it has basically just a thinner web belt type of belt. So I wanted just something a little heavier. Now I know the assault pack, you're not, it's a shorter duration type of pack, anywhere from a day to maybe a couple days. Yeah, I definitely love having a wider waist belt for transferring the weight. So I'll show you, I got this is the MOLLE II assault pack in OCP. At the bottom here you can see I have the waist pack attached to the bottom of the assault pack. And in here I put things like poncho or you know, things you want access to that you don't have to dig through the pack. I also attached a couple of grenade pouches to the PALS webbing across the top. I put a couple of flashbangs pouches on the side webbing, and then of course, because I'm a hydration fanatic now, that I'm now a marathon training, so I'm always drinking water. So here, you know, on each side I have a canteen pouch over here. But as I noted, you can see this is the width of the assault pack belt. Okay, so yeah, it helps, but I just don't. I would like it a little bit thicker, so that's my modification. So now attaching this belt to this pack, you have kind of a couple options as I can see it. You could put the belt, you run these through the belt. This is the assault pack's belt, so you could attach it there. If you have a bit of a longer torso, you also have the option, waist packs obviously have their own belt. If I can dig it out of these little pockets on the side, where you stow the waist belt if you're not using it, on the waist pack. So when you attach the waist pack to the MOLLE assault pack, you can stow these in these little pockets. It gets it out of the way, polices it up. Whoops. Here is the other one right there. So if you have a longer torso, you could attach the battle belt to this, or you could attach it to the assault pack waist belt. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pause the recording here and attach the the battle belt to here, and I'm also going to try it on here. I don't know which way is going to be better because I don't know how exactly it's going to sit on my waist, and that's going to be a little hard for me to do on camera, so that's why I'm going to pause the video and try it both ways. Whichever way works, that's the way I'll show you at the end. Like I said, you could do it either way. I should mention that I think for most people, and the reason why these are so hard to find in large, is the large Condor assault battle belt rather seems to fit the most people. It's the most common size. You know, they come typical small, medium, large. You know, and they say in their description on the website that the large goes up to a 42, I think it's a 42 inch waist or something like that. I don't know, 40 or something. You'd have to check the website out to get the specifics. But I feel that, like, you know, if you're wearing, you know, depending on what you're wearing, I should say, that is going to determine how much of this you need. Like, I already read a few reviews, and someone that was around the same size as me recommended the large, so that's the one I ordered, even though it's bigger than my waist. You know, I'm not a 42 inch waist, but I feel depending on what other kind of clothing or gear you're wearing, that would allow you extra room. And they don't meet in the middle I don't believe yet. I'm going to try it on now, but they probably will be somewhere around this range. I wanted it too because I think it will be also nice to have the ability to put a pouch here or something that I want easy access to, and maybe even a canteen pouch, and move the canteen pouch off the back of the pack and put it up here for easier access. I don't know how that'll work or how it'll feel. See what's most comfortable. So as I'm setting it up, I just want to show how the setup kind of goes. So as you can see, this is the PALS webbing side, and over here it's all solid, but this is Velcro. Okay, so this actually, here we go. So you can open this up, as you see. Some silicone gel. Anyway, you can see you can open this up to make it easier to run whatever belt you're using through without having to fish it through the whole thing. Because if this was sewn down, you wouldn't be able to, or you could do it probably, but you'd have to use like something to help you fish it through. So that's what I'm doing now. I just took a minute to show you that while I'm setting it up. I know I said I was going to show you at the end, but I thought that was important to show in this video. Another thing important to note is you can see here, normally you would run the belt through this as well, but obviously the belts are sewn down here and over here, so you're not going to get the belt obviously going through the back, so it's not going to be quite as secure. And I made sure to put the elastic strap up here. Initially I had it down here. I'm like, well, if I wanted to kind of secure the excess, that might be difficult. So anyway, I should have just made the video show you how I attached it, but I mean, this is very simple. I go with the arch being at the top because obviously you got the D-rings on here, and that's where they're attached at this part, so it's kind of like a frown, as you can see. That's how you recommended way to attach it. You probably could attach it upside down if you wanted and have the D-rings on the bottom if you had a use for it. I know with the MOLLE II large packs, some people with different body types flip it around as far as having it more of a smile than a frown. So yeah, it depends on your body type, how it's most comfortable for you. All right, so here is the battle belt. It is attached now to the assault pack, and it's attached via the assault pack's waist belt. I did not even try the waist belt from the waist pack that's attached to the bottom of the assault pack. I did not need it. This one felt comfortable on the first try. It was actually perfect. I didn't have any overlap like this, which would have meant that the belt was too big. And I also did not have, it wasn't out too far. And obviously it was perfect for my torso length. To give you some perspective, I'm 5'11". It fit perfectly. The large fit perfectly. And yeah, this is a good setup. I'll flip it over so you can see it. There. And there's the other side. So I'm going to go ahead now and try to get a little video of the pack on me. Maybe that will help somebody out there that's looking maybe to do this modification, help them choose what size to get. But I can tell you, if you're 5'11" and over and over a couple 100 pounds, you're probably going to want the large. So that's why they're so popular online, why they're always sold out.